Good evening, and welcome to another scene in the living world of darkness, rage across New York. And at last, we come to the climax. The uh, the apocalypse has come to the Sept of the Green, or rather, the Sept of the Green is going to the apocalypse.
Some
So,
days.
Jacob Clay, Zelda Korokova, and Blinds the Weaver have split off from a large contingent of the Sepscar with a very specific mission in mind. All of them have driven uh, upstate to the secondary IES facility, and so everyone had gotten out of the vehicle and the van and well on the outskirts of the place, so as to not be seen by anybody that might be staking out the major roads. There's a bit of a hike involved getting to this place. Um, it was expected that there might be some amount of resistance in the woods leading up to the facility, and that's what the other group was there to contend with. So while they make a lot of noise and draw any wandering eyes to them, these three are slipping past all that, away from the others, trying to get into or onto the grounds themselves in order to find the weapons that Vasily Kuznetsov has arrayed against the Sept and destroy them before anything untoward happens. Of course, they would have left, or they would have made their move after significant distraction has been made, so that they don't run into any of the uh, kinfolk special forces that Vasily has, and are left only with the weapon and whatever normal crew is around at the time. So go ahead and describe to me how everyone's feeling as they're approaching this facility through the woods and how they're doing that.
I think Jacob is excruciatingly tense, but no longer with any doubt, as he's committed to the decision at this point. So doubt is moot. Having broken off from the main group, he's taken his nightshade, which I'll roll for. And does go off. As he slinks through the forest, there's nothing more than an animate shadow moving through the foliage and the shadows of the trees. Saying almost nothing as he approaches, even over the pack link, really. Every now and again, he glances at surroundings to ensure he either hasn't been spotted or Zelda is still there. And blinds as well.
For Zelda's sake, she she has resigned her, well, not really resigned herself, but she has committed herself to basically being insubordinate. After basically hearing the decision from the sub leaders to um, just hunker down and kind of defend ourselves. She knew in her gut that as soon as it was reported back that that's what they were doing, that she believes that they had the advantage, especially if they were able to act on it. It's still a bit of a long shot, but as long as they act first, they might be able to come out one way or another victorious. And so she's extremely taught too, as well. Um, I mean, this is some really um, this is some really dangerous action here, especially if they fail. Um, this is this is everything that she believes Agaro is meant to do and has been blessed by Gaia to do, and to just sit idly by would just be spitting on spitting on all of that. But nonetheless, the anxiety and stuff gets to her, and adrenaline starts to kick in. Her hair stands on end, although she tries to remain in line and calm. I mean, she looks calm. She has air confidence. She looks confident, but deep inside, she knows that, this is just something of bigger than her or anybody here doing this thing tonight, and however that shakes out. So, um, she also activates her nightshade once they get past the initial um, distraction and hike, um, keeping the vial around her neck. Um, and she too kind of keeps an eye out ever so often, checking on blinds and almost kind of like looking at nothing in the shadows here and there, almost as if making sure the pain spirit she brought along to bear witness is also there, even though she can't really tell. I'm assuming it's probably following her and the Umbra, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's what she's doing.
For her part, Blinds the Weaver looks completely out of her element, but thoroughly invested in the cause, and doesn't really say anything on the approach. Eventually, the group of you manage to make it to the perimeter fence.
Well, here we are.
In the distance, you hear the rattle of gunfire.
Looks like that's our cue. Now we need to find these fucking things.
Yeah. Do you think, do you mind, boosting us over the fence?
Sure, go ahead. You'll, give them both boosts over the fence. I mean, Jacob's in Krenos, so...
Yeah, Blinds points to the fence and makes clawing motions at Jacob with this the fuck are you talking about? Boosting us.
Just make a hole in the fence.
Not to mention there's barbed wire at the top. So,
That's fair,
that kind of sucks. And we know that if Zelda tried to clear anything with any kind of athletics check, she would get tangled in the barbed wire.
Wow,
This
thanks
is also
for...
true.
Man. Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
We have a body of evidence that would be the case. Anyway, that's out of character.
Yeah, he'll just claw.
The fence shreds under the weight of your mighty claws.
No, if that's the case, Zelda's gonna be in his spell. And she will slip past the fence, thanks to the hole that Jacob made. Is there any chance? I'm assuming we probably can't see like the hangar or anything by now, right?
You see a string of buildings that looks like the facility proper, and beyond that, you see an airstrip. And there is a massive fuck off plane in there on the airstrip. This thing is huge. Its whole front end, the cockpit and everything, has been opened up with a ramp coming down, and it looks like it is being loaded under spotlights because it is dark out. But it's being loaded from both ends, from the front and the rear.
Okay.
Well, there goes our target. I don't think we'll be able to get to... I think it'll be a waste of time trying to take out the spotlights, but...
I mean, if it went out, people would go check on them, or they'd start using flashlights.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take them out if you need me to. I have that ability. But, I think it would just be safer for us to make all...
They're loading the plane. We need to hurry.
Yeah. Let's just get onto that plane and start destroying these fucking things.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
the three of you begin to pad across the open ground between the facility and the airfield. As you approach, you see very clearly ahead of you a group of people standing around a large, what appears to be some sort of pallet with a lot of these rods attached to an apparatus of some kind being hauled by a very large industrial cargo mover towards the plane.
Gonna make a quick sense of the true form on the movers. Are they human? Are they kinfolk or gar?
You are not that close
Fair
as of yet. And whenever you do, you're probably going to get a good idea. Because, you're in Krenos.
This is valid. All right. Then, yeah, let's make our approach.
All right.
So you're going towards the mover?
Yeah, get ready to hijack that plane.
Are you going for the plane, or are you going for the freestanding thing that's on the airfield strip right now, going towards the plane?
We'll go towards the plane.
Okay. So, as you approach the plane, immediately you hear screaming as people begin to notice the three monsters running towards the plane. Most of the crew go through a variety of different delirium effects. Doesn't look like that there are very many kinfolk working this particular operation.
Excellent. Something Jacob's gonna do, actually, is he approaches the plane. A couple things. A thing he does before he gets inside is he basically just sticks his giant claw through the three propellers on one side of the plane, so that this thing.
Hold up.
Oh.
before you get to that point,
Okay.
things are going to happen
All right.
before you actually get to the plane. And these are not propellers, sir. These are jet engines.
Oh, fair enough.
First things first. As you pass up the freestanding mover, which is about 50 yards from the plane or so, when you pass that up, you hear a quick gunshot. Check minutes.
It begins.
It does. Seems good. Jacob, would you please try and soak me 4 silver damage?
Oh, I only took one.
So you get struck right in the back as you have sort of been loping towards the plane by a handgun bullet, just straight in the between the shoulder blades, and it brings you to a dead stop. And when you sort of turn around, you see. Don't have the Superman cam. This fella standing next to the loading vehicle, and he's got the handgun leveled at you and is looking at you with the most steely determination. And so now we're going to go and roll initiative.
Zelda will, if I can, turn and say that's Robin. He's the head kinfolk in charge of the PMCs.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Daily Jacob got about 12.
Okay. In that order. I don't know why it didn't line it up right, but Jacob, you have a silver slug sizzling itself into your back. You see an armed kinfolk about 50 yards away or so. What do you do?
Is there anyone in the immediate vicinity who's not running from me?
Who's not? No. Just this man.
Just this guy. Alright. Then I'm going to fly at him with my clave.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to attack him.
You are gonna have to get to him.
Shit. This is open field. Yay.
You have a couple of options. You can either continue on towards the plane, or you can try to go after him. But it is going to take you your full turn plus a rage turn just to reach him.
Okay. He's only seen me, right? Like he's shooting at me?
All three of you are in the open, running towards the plane.
All right. Into the plane, into the plane.
Okay. So you continue running towards the plane?
Yeah. Can I take cover inside the plane? Is that something I can do?
Take cover around the plane, for sure.
Okay, so
There
I
are
can't
lots
get
of
inside.
vehicles.
I can't get inside the plane.
Not this turn, unless you spend a rage and move again. But you can find cover on the ground, for sure.
Yeah. So
It's a good idea to spend your rage before you start getting things for pain. Oops.
yeah, I got to that's a hard call. Can't reach either of my destinations.
Well, he's resisting pain.
What part?
I know, I realized halfway through. I started saying that I was like, oh, no, never mind. They're already in combat. Too late for that. Oh, he's resisting pain. Well, I'm no help.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll just spend 2 rage points to make it to him. Alright, so I can make it to him and then get a rage action.
Okay. Well, yes, yeah. All right, so you take a rage action to move and then a second rage action to attack. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Zelda, what do you do?
Am I allowed to talk real quick?
Yes.
Jacob, do you have him so me and Blas could take the plane?
Get onto the plane.
Alright, Zelda's gonna keep running towards the plane. And she's gonna, like, yip at Blind's Weaver like, we're going to the plane.
All right. Blinds does so. And as Jacob is about halfway to Robin, he reaches into the mover and does something, and the container falls to the ground, and as he pulls down a mask over his face, hits a button on the side of the container. Things are happening. This thing specifically erupts out of the container.
Oh, shit.
And immediately, the very air around it begins to warp violently. You feel the heat coming off of it, singeing your fur.
We have an atomic spirit outside.
It is materialized in the real world. The front of the vehicle begins to start to turn red with heat.
Wait, the plane?
No, the vehicle that was carrying the
Gotcha.
pallet. And this thing begins to drift towards you. You can't really make out any sort of intention from it, but your guess is it's probably not good.
Yeah.
All right. Rage actions.
Well, I'm heading over to my guy.
This thing has been between you two.
Oh, shit. That's a nightmare scenario.
It doesn't look like he's intent on staying, to be fair. It looks like he is about to bug off far away from this thing.
All right. I'm going to... all right, then I guess I strike this thing.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck it is. Well, I know exactly what it is.
Oh, yeah, you know exactly what this thing is.
I believe he meant in like the ideological sense, as in how many dots it has.
All right, well, that's 9 successes to hit it with my clave.
That I don't have.
That hits.
So 8 plus 8 plus 2. Okay, hit this thing for 10 aggravated damage.
Let me see.
Oh my god, this is gonna suck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of it. So you swing your clave into it, which immediately turns a bright orange as you bring it into the core of this creature. And you see the spiritual bond sort of get damaged as you hit it. But it is not down yet.
All right. I think I'm the only other person with additional rage action.
Well, your other rage action was to get to it. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So you have wounded the atomic spirit. Top of the order, it is your turn.
All right. Can line materialize at our request and enter the combat order? This is an important question.
Check in your sheet. You have the. Does it have materialize as one of its things?
It does, and it has 10 gnosis, so it can breach the gauntlet more or less anywhere. Because I know it has to have a gnosis rating like above for gauntlet rating.
Okay.
And well, I mean, if they're gonna call in a nuke, I'm gonna call in a nuke.
I mean,
This is literally
the
what-
penultimate scene. So
This is literally what we designed Line to do: murder with murder with relentless, unquenchable violence. So, before you actually take an action, that is kind of important.
Sure.
Okay.
That was sure it's important. I understand
no.
he gets to call it.
What am I calling?
Whether or not he can summon Lion.
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, let me get a good picture.
I think this is the first time I've ever seen a actual spirit come out, like a totem spirit come out for other than like, oh, heal bitch.
Lion is suddenly beside you, Jacob. the roar that shakes things.
Yeah. Here we go.
All right, so just to be clear, what's the time it takes to summon the spirit?
Well, it says that it's always with the pack. They did spend the points to have the totem always be with the pack members.
Well, that's fair, but like to materialize in the real world, right?
I think probably a Gnosis rating or a Gnosis roll to see how long it takes it to cross the gauntlet is in order. If that seems good to you.
Yes. That's what I was going to suggest.
Come on, friend.
Don't botch. That would be fucking horrifying.
That would
Yeah,
be
it
awkward.
would.
That would
So
be-
awkward.
Line is snoozing.
Lion's calcified.
What's the gauntlet out here? Is this rural countryside?
This is a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in rural countryside, but it's also an airfield.
But there is some weavery shit around.
Yeah.
So it's not quite
4
fun.
successes. It's instant.
All right. So there's a lion next to you.
Yeah.
It will be able to do things upon its next turn, but that does not impact your turn.
All right.
So
I'm Well, I'm I guess I'm gonna spend another rage and hit the thing. Do I get any rage from taking silver damage? I was at max at the time, so I couldn't gain any at the time, but
Correct.
okay.
Unless you spin a rage to shift, in which case you would just be back to full anyway. So 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other.
Oof, only 4 successes this time.
Dang.
Dang. 8 plus 2 plus 3. Oh,
She's thinking about it.
she's thinking about it. Oh, only 4 levels of damage.
One, two, three. So it's
Oh.
3. Takes another point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you strike into the creature, and it seems to be losing its structure pretty fast. So back at the plane, Zelda, y'all entering from the front or from the back?
For some reason, I always imagined it was from the behind because
Well, there is a back entrance, a ramp coming down from the back of the plane, but also the front end of the plane can physically rotate up and reveal another entrance into the plane.
no, I mean I figured just go. I figured Zoto just head up the back ramp.
Okay. So as you guys enter into the back ramp, you and Blinds, you see about a dozen of these pallets sort of lined up along the back, and the interior of this plane is absolutely massive. This is like it feels like the length of a football field. Just looking from the back of the ramp in this cargo area. It's lit by very, very dim lights every so often along the lengths of the walls on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a lot of shadows between all of these pallets. Any workers that see you sort of go delirium.
And they all look like the same pallets that was on the mover.
Yes.
This is a lot of them blinds.
Sure fucking is.
Can you fly a plane?
I can try.
We get this big U-turn and crash it.
I'm sorry, I missed that internet connection.
I don't know how conducive it's going to take these things out all at one time, but I'm thinking that we get this plane to take off. We make a big U-turn and crash it here.
No matter where these things go, it's going to be a, disaster, right?
But at least it's here.
I mean, here is still like sort of kind of natural.
Do you have any other suggestions?
Give me a second to think about it. Meanwhile, back out on the strip, there is a spectral lion and a Jacob Clay. The spirit in front of you seems to spin up a little more excitedly, and you see spiritual energy launch out of it in the shape of nuclear fire.
Oh god.
It is going to blast you with radiation. Let me see.
This is going to be painful.
Maybe. 2, 4, 6. Took me 6 aggravated damage.
Oh, fuck. I can take 4 levels.
I mean, you've got decent soak.
Yeah, I soak almost all of it. Oof.
Your Luna's armor shakes with, you can just sort of see it materialize as this energy hits you, and it begins to sort of shake as it engulfs your body, and the burns seem to seep through, and you take a point of aggravated damage from the nuclear fire.
All right. Rage time. No choice but to hit it again. Oof. Hit it for 6 this time.
One, 2, 3, 4. So you bring down your clave, and the spirit dematerializes in front of you. Everything begins to cool off a little bit.
Okay. Any sign of the kinfolk, or is he just gone?
Oh, he's booking it towards the plane.
Okay.
coming up behind Zelda and Blinds.
Okay. Spirit speech to Zelda. You got Robin coming up behind you. And then I'll say to Lion.
How are you communicating with Blinds?
Oh, sorry, I said to Zelda.
Yeah.
Through the back link. And then to Lion with spirit speech, I'm like, to the plane. To the plane.
Lion goes loping towards the plane.
So as you guys begin to make your way towards the plane, the front end begins to lower. And you hear the engines revving up, getting louder.
We need to get into the cockpit.
Most nervous laugh I've ever heard.
Blinds, get into the cockpit. Robin's coming up and try to surprise him.
Okay. She begins to weave her way through the cargo area. It's going to take a minute to get there. It's a big plane.
And then Zelda's gonna try to come up on Robin, I guess. Try to, as soon as you come up, she's like kind of like try to like jump on, like pounce on him.
Okay.
So I don't know if I have to wait or what.
So, as you turn and begin to prepare yourself, he is going to make his way onto the ramp, and then we go back around the order. Jacob and Lion are making their way over. So go ahead and do your thing. You see an older kinfolk climb up over the side and like hop onto the ramp.
All right. So Zelda, what Zelda's gonna do is basically kind of like hiding in between those shadows that they were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then once he gets in leaping range, she's gonna basically like pounce on him.
So you're not on the ramp. You're inside waiting by the crates.
Basically, right? Like right at the mouth, like, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't want him to get too far in the plane. If she can, manage that.
Okay. Go roll me a stealth check.
I'll be real quick.
Do you have are you using the nightshade, Zelda?
Yeah. It doesn't really give me any dice unless he's really looking for me. I should just be invisible to him, as far as I understand the tailing.
Okay, fair enough. So as you wait and he moves up the ramp on his turn, he's going to move up the ramp. He's going to hit a button on the side, which begins to lift the ramp, and then make his way in, and then you're going to be able to attack him. But you need stealth. You need to roll stealth because that determines how many successes you get when you attack him. Your bonuses.
Okay, 4 plus. So 2.
Right. So when you attack, you're going to get 2 extra dice. And remember your dex penalty.
Yeah. I'm subtracting the 1. So I'm assuming that's 5.
5.
Sorry, 4. Or
It's-
or is the stealth
it's-
automatic?
It adds dice to your roll.
Oh, okay. So
So you would add and then subtract 1 for your Kevlar.
damage. She's biting.
Mm-hmm.
So, oof. She only got 3 damage.
Took 1 of it. So you jump from the shadows and sink your teeth into his shoulder. You get a little bit of Kevlar in there, but also part of the flesh of his neck. And he cries out in pain as you two begin to struggle on the back of the plane. Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
You see the back of the back ramp slowly lifting up.
It's not quite as slow as you think. But thankfully, Jacob will be able to get there. All he needs to do is get a success on an athletics check to jump in.
Okay.
Got this.
8. Yeah, I'm good. Can I activate a gift?
Depends on the gift.
Jam technology.
Okay.
I want to stop the plane.
Oh. All right.
It does allow me
Hang
to use it on vehicles.
Hang on.
I sent it to you. It's in your note in your chat, Andrew.
I feel like Emmett predicted this.
You would be right.
I may have got it in anticipation for this.
I don't think you got it in anticipation of this.
You didn't.
To be honest. I think you got it in anticipation of guns, which
Oh.
is fair enough.
That and everything Malaysia related. Because goddamn it, I'm not having a vault door drop on me again. Now, admittedly, my dice pool for this is not great.
Have to do math. Hang on. Got to look up plane specs now. Thanks, Jacob.
Jacob doesn't know what the plane does. All he wants to know is that all he wants is for it to stop moving. If I can't jam the plane, then I know what else I'm gonna do.
Well, there's a whole robin in front of you, so
Yep. Murder.
You cannot jam the plane yet. You can jam the door because this plane is longer than 50 feet by a wide margin.
Okay.
The engines and the controls are well outside that range.
Okay. Then instead of spending Gnosis for jam tech, I will I guess I'm just gonna hit Robin.
fuck, I forgot to spin range. God damn it. Oh well.
Oof. Well, 2 successes.
Okay.
Well, I hit him real good.
God damn.
Oh no!
Oh, that man's
He-
destroyed.
He is dead. You slice him clean in two in front of Zelda.
I'm glad you could make it, Clay.
Glad to be here.
Jacob, not Clay. God damn it.
I mean, Jacob Clay.
I know, but like,
Alright. To the front of the plane. I need to heal up. Lion needs to armor up.
Zelda smacks him with a guy's breath. Oh. Let me see. What's the roll? Ah, come on, stop being laggy, game. Here. Oh, you just heal 4 levels of ag, so
Nice.
automatically, I guess.
It's all.
I think you have to roll to activate it,
Oh, sorry. You're right.
but then yeah.
Unless you spend the Gnosis?
I'm not spending Gnosis for that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's diff 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys are on the back of this plane, healing up and whatnot, the plane begins to move.
Well-
Can I roll like some kind of like maybe intelligence enigmas or maybe like spirit lore check or maybe even like an umber roll to like with like problem solver to maybe think of like a good way to like dispose of these things like maybe as a group.
Sure.
What would you prefer? As far as
I'll make an intelligence technology check. How about that?
word. Hey, I bought a dot of that. Yeah. I'm a glass walker.
Oh, boo boo.
You're. Oof, no successes. I'm dumb. I'm not a glass walker.
An answer doesn't come to you.
As we get to the front of the plane with Jacob, so I think we should try to take these things out all at one time, but what do you think?
They hit hard, but they're fragile.
Well, we got like a dozen here. Do you think we can have enough time to take them all out one by one?
I'm not sure, but I think letting them loose all at once, we wouldn't be able to take all that damage. I don't even think Lion would be tough enough to take all of that. And you know how strong he is.
Well, I was thinking we should crash the plane. That should soften a lot of them up, if not kill a lot of them.
At the very least, we need to get the plane here. Keep the plane here. I think if we take them out piecemeal, like 2 or 3 at a time, maybe, we can do that. But I don't think I think, given the fact that these things hit hard.
Hey, you're the boss. If that's what you want to do, I'm down. We just need to
Yeah.
do it, like, now. So
Where's
if that's your
Blind?
call, that's your call.
Where's Blinds?
She's up front trying to get in the cockpit, make sure we don't take off, or at least we have control. We do take off.
Shit. Well, we are heading towards the front of the plane, so I guess we're going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you guys make your way up, there does appear to be a bit of a complication. As you guys make your way up, the ramp finally closes. But the plane itself leaves the ground. Whenever you climb up,
remotely.
huh? No.
Is this
Whenever,
okay.
no, whenever you have to climb up some stairs, you get into the second level. And on the second, excuse me, on the second level, you see Blinds sort of hunkered down, and she, as you poke your heads up out of the hatch, she gestures in front of her, and whenever you look down the corridor, and this plane's pretty wide. It's about 20, 30 feet wide. It's bigger than your average international liner. As you look down the aisle, you notice that there is a pair of individuals parked at the other end, aiming their weapons down the aisle, and they're yelling for Blinds to dare to make an approach.
All right. Emma, has Lion triggered its armor charm?
Yes.
Nice. All right. Here's a plan. I can jam one of their weapons. And then you take out the jam guy. Me and I'll just, yeah. Me and Lion will take out the one whose weapon isn't jammed. You take out the jam guy.
You are going to have to get within 50 feet.
Shit. How far away are we from him?
You are at least 20 yards. About 60 feet.
I mean, is there any
Oh, there's plenty of cover.
Okay. I would say if there's anything loose that could be used, like you know how like using like a trash can that provides armor, I would say something like that.
Wait,
If you-
I have
if you're
another
gonna
idea.
blitz.
The plane is leaving the ground, right?
Yes.
Has it just left the ground?
It's in some stage of leaving the ground.
Fuck, this is going to be really reckless.
I mean, it's a time to be reckless, homie.
Alright, I'm going to go straight to the edge of the hull.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use jam technology. I want to cancel all the jet engines on one side of the plane.
Look at this gift again.
Yeah, this thing might tumble. That'd be fun.
Oh, we are so gonna have a semi-nuclear accident right here.
Yep. That's what I was saying. All those spirits are gonna pop out, be like, "I'm free."
I'm free! And then we got to go clean shit up.
All right. So I'm going to say that it's going to be diff 8.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright, everybody, I'm going to crash the plane!
Hold on to something.
Hold on to something! And, oh no! I failed! It didn't work. Shit.
So Jacob goes to the edge of the plane, summons forth his spiritual essence, and fails to cajole the technological spirits to fuck off.
Shit. Well, I was gonna crash the plane. I guess we're going back to plan A.
The lions and Zelda are looking at you like.
Hijack the plane and probably crash it that way. All right, let's go. I spend war power point, activate Lambent Flame.
Hey,
And,
hijacking the plane and crashing was Zelda's idea to begin with, so...
I mean, yeah, plan A. Because your plan. I activate Lambent Flame, and then me and Lion are going to leap out of the thing.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go and roll initiative again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can go before me, Jacob, please.
Also, Lion gets to roll initiative now. Lion does not care.
I was like, this is my fucking jungle. Y'all locked in here with me.
This place looks like enough of the Sahara for me to claim kingship over this place.
I'm now claiming dominion over all this airspace.
Well, Lion is gonna eat a poor motherfucker.
Okay. So, well, that's a lot. So the order is Lion, Kinfolk, Jacob, Zelda.
Is there even enough space for all these Garu in their form?
Yeah, oh yeah, the interior of this plane is huge.
Okay. Just making sure.
So I was like, I volunteer to jump out if there's not.
Are there parachutes anywhere?
That's a really interesting question. I'm excited you just asked.
It's one thing Zelda would have been looking for.
So far, you haven't seen any, but you haven't exactly been searching, so.
Yeah. Do these kinfolk have parachutes on?
Nope, sure don't.
Well, they're gonna be going down to this ship.
All right. So what does Lion do? Anyway?
He was told to attack, right?
Yeah, so I guess he's just gonna do attack or blast, I'd assume.
I was just gonna have him attack with attacking, but yes.
Murder.
So, 1 second, let me look up blast and see whether it's...
Jesus.
an AoE. If it's an AoE, you guys are in trouble too, and you probably don't want to have him use blast. I don't think it needs to be an AoE.
No.
So, you're having him spend some essence?
Yeah, you have to spend a point of essence for blast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's just doing
Andrew,
that.
do we want to take that out of health levels? A spirit who's materialized has health levels like a normal person. Do we want to take that out of health levels, or do we...
Essence still exists.
Okay.
So that's why, by the way, they're so fragile, quote unquote. If this was the Umbra, that would have been a much more difficult fight with that atomic spirit.
Oh,
Because spirits, whenever they're materialized, they have 7 health levels, just like everybody else.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, nobody did, right? We've been doing this wrong for fucking how long, you know what?
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm like, because I was like, why
all
does
of my
spirits hate
combat
materializing?
has been at other people from the Sept.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
is
I'm
this-
talking about like since we've been playing. You know
Oh.
what?
Oh yeah, you're right. We've always been going against like 75, 80 essence fucking health levels.
we
Bullshit.
really have. Anywho,
That
So
also does mean lion only has 7 health levels
Oh shit!
in the real world.
lion snarls at this man, and you see the sound just ripple out from him, which is you just roll straight damage. So he takes 5 ag minus what he soaks.
Oh.
As lion comes bounding toward him.
Looks 2. So yeah, his he gets hit and he looks actively wounded. So as Lion does this and begins bounding towards them, and this one kinfolk gets hit with a blast of I don't know, shredding energy. He looks over to the other kinfolk and nods, and the other kinfolk reaches over and seems to fiddle with something just out of sight behind a seat.
Oh no. It's a grenade.
No, nothing that crude.
Oh god!
And the other one is going to take a shot at Lion. You know, see what happens.
Lying cares not.
You're right.
God damn.
The bullets just seem to scatter at the ground as it hits Lion and bounces off. Oh, wait, hang on. I did that wrong. That's not what he's doing. He's not taking a shot. He is spraying it.
What was that?
He's emptying his entire clip in the line and adding 10 dice to his attack roll at a higher difficulty.
Ah.
So we're going to go ahead and do this. Oh, nope, that's definitely not it.
No, that's not it.
I like this new way of ST rolling. It's 10. I get 10. You see, I put it there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, still not enough. So nothing happens. All the bullets just ping off of Line. All right, Jacob.
Jacob charges the guy who Lion isn't attacking straight down.
Okay. You're gonna have to rage that as a 60 feet of movement.
That's fine. Then I just spend my turn making my way to him.
Okay. All right, Zelda, what do you do?
Zoe's going to have to shift up in the Krinos to get up this ladder, I think. So.
I mean, you're already up inside. Oh, I mean, you would have already had to do that to be here. So.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, she's going to spend a rage and move towards the guy that Lion's not attacking.
The one that you'd be right behind Jacob, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using Jacob as cover.
Okay.
We are the designated meat shields.
All right. Then Blinds is going to advance behind Lion. And then, top of the order, Lion.
Is going to blast again and try and finish off this gentleman.
He is so lazy. Get in there. It makes sense. He's a lion. He's like, man, fuck it. Mere roar.
I mean, we are hunting on his behalf. He is merely assisting us because he is feeling charitable
I'm a
today.
dumb.
That is I mean, hey.
One more roar.
More.
Man, not a good roar. 4 successes. From
Doesn't he roll his rage?
He does. He has 10 rage.
Oh, yes. Oh, you counted the other dice, right? Yeah.
Ha! Not dead. Bad job, Lion. Bad job.
Bad job, Lion.
He's okay.
It's his debut. He's nervous.
They're all nervous.
So that kinfolk is going to spend his turn reloading. Meanwhile, the other kinfolk is going to level his weapon at Jacob, who is now very close indeed. And he is going to pull the trigger and hold it down.
Okay. Hitting me with a ranged weapon, is it +1 diff because of Lambent Flame?
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the fuck.
We are going to miss. Look at that.
Spray and pray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just firing wildly at this point. Bullets are sort of like hitting the interior of the plane, like all around you, which might strike a little bit of a nervous nerve, but he does not seem to hit you, which is very fortunate indeed.
It's very bad for our cabin pressure, though.
Meanwhile, you hear a series of small explosions from the cargo hold.
Oh, fuck.
And the kinfolk in front of you, as his gun starts clicking, just sort of laughs and says, "You're not getting out of this alive, fuckers."
Watch us.
All right, your turn.
I just hit the guy who reloaded.
Mm.
Oh, I hit the guy that line's not on. I think it's the guy who reloaded.
The guy that reloaded is not the one you advanced on. The one you advanced on is the one that was not wounded.
Okay. I hit that guy.
No.
Oh my god. Like, I'm still rolling above 10 dice of damage, so it's still fine. It's just not my day. Yeah, only 4 aggravated damage.
Not killing these kinfolk very quickly.
Yeah.
6-1. So you swipe your clave and it digs into his armor, cuts deep into his body, and he sort of like falls to a knee. Okay. After that, it is Zelda.
All right. Zelda's going to, I guess, try to claw him. So, because, wait, do I still get an extra action? Because I spent a rage action last time.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no, I missed that.
So, I guess she's gonna go for a claw and a bite, since I'm guess pretty much taking like 2 turns. So sure.
Mm-hmm.
Claw, so 5d10 because of dex penalty. So that's 3 plus
Nice.
9, so 12.
Nice. Ooh. That's all we're talking about.
Wow, Zelda.
Yeah, wow, gosh. She's channeling Last Banner. She's thinking about Last Banner. Like, arr.
All right. Yeah, you come up and you claw straight down the man's front and shred through his protective gear, deep into the fleshy bits behind it, horribly killing him face to torso.
Nice.
Well, then can I use my second round to attack the next dude next to him?
Sure, get in there.
All right, she's gonna bite. 4.
So it's 2 of it. He is still up. What a trooper.
What a trooper.
Okay. So, top of the order, Lion.
Murder.
Is Zelda on the same one as Lion?
Mm-hmm.
He gives another roar. What a... It's a little mule. Rawr. Rawr. Soak 2.
At this point, he's toying with his food.
He basically is. He's like licking his lips at Zelda. He's like, hey, Lioness. Does fuck all for damage.
This kinfolk is just like,
This poor man.
I'm over all of you. All right. So on that note, that kinfolk is going to pull out his pistol, leave the SMG fall to his side, strapped to his shoulder, and just quickly draw his pistol. Is going to put it right under Zelda's chin and try to get that boom headshot.
Oh boy.
Higher difficulty. Successes. Oh, wait, nope. Hang on. 1 success. You are just going to take a point of silver on the neck, avoiding your armor with the called shot. So the bullet grazes you.
Yeah, I have to take at least 1, right? Isn't that how that works with silver? You take at least 1 or something?
Yeah. I mean, you're just taking a point. Like,
yeah. That's what it's fine.
Yep.
Zelda feels that not having ever felt the sting of silver before. Man.
Get to gain her rage.
Yeah.
This kinfolk, you can sort of see through the glare of his mask, the face behind. He is grinning as the blood's starting to trickle off the sides of his mouth. He has wounded you, and that brings him some small amount of accomplishment. Meanwhile, behind all of you, this thing rises from the cargo hold. It's another one.
Did you forget about me, guys?
I'm back.
The kinfolk begins to sort of chuckle and says, "Enjoy the suicide protocol, fuckers." And as this spirit rises up, you see everything around it that is made of conventional material begin to ignite around it.
Jacob, kill this kinfolk or something.
Well, I want to go kill the atomic spirit.
Well, do that. I'll get this guy.
You get this guy. I'll go deal with the atomic spirit again. So.
Okay. So after that, it is Jacob.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill this thing.
All right, you are going to have to spend a rage to attack it. Remember, you move 60 feet. You have to move back, all the way back to the other end you just came from.
Fuck. Yeah, I'll do that.
Spatial awareness.
Oh.
Wait for your rage turn. Jesus,
That's fine.
I'm
I
very
keep that
excited.
roll, though.
Okay. So after that, it is Zelda.
Man.
Blinds, by the way, has moved past all of you and is going towards the cabin door.
I almost want to like throw this kinfolk at that fucking spirit.
That's a long throw.
I know.
Oh, you have the strength, right?
You are in Krenos, though. Let me look up
Yeah, to be fair.
this feats of strength shit. It's great.
Fastball special, this fucking kinfolk. You keep that smile on your face, big dog.
Oh, I just scared all the birds away getting up to get my actual book. Sad me. Where's that shit? Feats of strength. If you have the strength, you just automatically succeed. It's something like that, but I can't. $270. Okay, what's your strength right now?
Looks like 7.
So, with strength 7, you have the strength to flip a small car.
Should be enough to pick
You
him
can
up,
lift
right?
up to 8. You can lift up to 900 pounds. Is that enough, Andrew, to chuck it?
Yeah, but like how far, right? Like 60 feet is a long way,
Mm-hmm.
even for a 250-pound guy.
100%.
Well, how about if I treat him like a bowling ball? I grab him by the neck, I run up a little, then throw him.
Gross.
Okay.
You want to make a willpower roll?
Hmm?
To do a feat of strength that is more than your current strength, you can make a willpower roll.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to try that, you can. To chuck.
There is a consequence for failure. Might want to
Let's
bring
see.
that up.
Ooh. Man, that still means we have to do math to figure out how much.
Yeah, it's too much. I'm just gonna fucking claw him. That's fine. No, bite him, excuse me.
I really feel like it would have been smart if this book had included the amount of strength it takes to throw a human body a certain amount of feet, considering how often it comes up.
Yeah, you got him, though. You got him. I have faith.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
And finally, he is dead. Would you like to describe how you murder this poor kinfolk?
Zelda just wraps her whole fucking jaws around his face, consuming his smile, and then just brings her jaws down, kind of like stabbing her canines into his brain and into his neck, and then like does like this single like thrash that like whips the body around and kind of like rips the head off.
Violent.
I mean, it's silver. That's the first time she got hit with silver, and this guy was relishing in it. So,
Mm-hmm. All right.
and then she'll spend a rage action.
Okay. Rage actions. Jacob.
I got 9 successes to hit the thing.
I'll allow it.
Let's see, that's 8 plus 2 plus another 8. So I do 8 aggravated to it.
Takes 3.
Mm.
So you thrust your clave into it, and again, that familiar sensation of just heat singeing your fur away. Zelda, what do you do with your rage action?
I guess she's gonna run up on this. Run up on this thing.
All right, the atomic spirit.
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
Okay. What's a lion do?
What do you guys tell Lion to do? Do you want him to go kill a spirit?
Let's go kill spirits together.
Okay. Lion's going to go attack the spirit.
It's pack bonding time.
It's pack bonding time.
Yep. This is the glorious hunt.
Oh, no wonder there's no blast on the sheet. That's Zelda's sheet. Okay. It goes rushing towards... the spirit stays out of range and uses blast to send this damage. Lion's roar is a low grumble that disrupts the atomic wobbling. For 4 successes.
Okay. One, two, three, four. Soaks it. So the atomic wobble is intense, and Lion's roar does not penetrate its atomic shell. So after that, it's its turn, and it is going to attempt to fry atomic blast. So are we saying that Lion is selectively blasting people, or are we just saying the blast charm only ever targets one person? Because it'd be very convenient the other way at this moment for this atomic spirit.
It's the description is vague. I have used it both as an AoE and as a targeted blast.
Well, this one is using it as an AoE.
Oh, fuck.
/R. So I am going to need everyone to soak 4 aggravated damage.
Jacob makes it. Ooh.
Sure.
Lion makes it. Fuck.
Okay. So after that, all of you notice in the section behind this atomic spirit, the floor begins to glow bright red, and one of these burns its way up into the second story from the bottom. It does not give any fucks about doorways.
Oh dear.
It just literally melts through the floor and rises up into the second story of the plane.
Hello.
I have arrived. It is me, Atomic Spirit.
This is
This
getting
one,
bad.
this one too is going to blast all of you, including the other atomic spirit.
Oh dear, this is rapidly denigrating into sheer chaos.
Sheer chaos.
All right, everyone, soak me 8 aggravated damage.
Ooh, that one hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lion, soak me 8. I bet you can. Mm-hmm. I see you. All right, 9 successes. All right, I got you. The other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jeez, that's a good roll.
God,
The other one makes it.
that's not very good.
Does that mean Zelda's at mauled and Jacob's at wounded? Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
All right. So things are all of a sudden beginning to look much more dire as this tube begins to fill with atomic heat that is, to say it mildly, very fucking uncomfortable.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, we need to crush this fucking plane.
Oh fuck.
And all of you see an unnatural glow from the hole in the hull that the spirit made, indicating there may be more down below.
It's either we fall out of the sky uncontrolled and not take these things out, or we control it and try to take these things out at the same time.
Yeah, we need to crash this fucking plane. Shit. Okay. Alright. Let these things kill each other while we get to the front of the plane. You need to... Fuck.
Jacob, under pressure, is beginning to panic a little bit.
Let's
I'm
see.
not dead yet. I can heal.
You can heal?
Just get up front and tell Blinds what we're doing.
Alright. We're all gonna head to the front of the plane. At least Jacob is. Tell Lion to hold the ground. hold the line. While we get to the front of the plane. So we can tell Blinds to crash the plane.
Okay.
That's
So
probably the best strategic option. Lion tank.
So Jacob disengages from the atomic spirit and books it across the seating area towards the cockpit.
Yeah.
Zelda, what do you do?
Zelda's going to use Guy's breath.
I would just spend Gnosis for this one.
Yeah, that's a good point. She's just going to spend Gnosis for it, just to activate it. And so I give her 4 back, so she's at bruised.
Oh, if I may I also spend my Gnosis for my Guy's breath?
Not if you're moving all that way.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't worry, little kitty cat's got your back.
No, I was just wondering if I could move that far and use Guy's breath at the same time. If not, then it's fine.
So Zelda, you're down another Gnosis, and you are you at 2 now? Is that right? Or was that your first Gnosis you spent?
That was the first Gnosis I spent.
Okay. And you okay. You're up to 1 ag again?
Yeah, I'm back at bruised.
Okay. As they use their Gaia's breaths, or as Zelda uses her Gaia's breath, Jacob's not using his, right?
No.
Then
I just
Lion,
took a
who
full-
is staying behind for now, turns and roars, kind of a low rumble. And again, you feel the air vibrating around you. And Lion's going to try and heal you.
Oh.
Well, you get 1 back.
Oh, is it diff 9? Oh, it's diff
It's
8.
diff 8. For ag.
Fair enough. Alright. Thank you, Lion.
And turn back to these spirits.
Yeah. These spirits. One of them, the one in the back, is it just starts spinning around, and everything around it just starts bursting into flames. All the seats, all the random papers and everything just begin to immolate around it. The one closer to all of you is going to blast Lion and Zelda.
No.
Zelda is like hairless now.
Hairless and that weird dehydrated, like skin taut, like
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna need a lot of aloe vera after this.
2. Soap me 4 ag. Stop it, line.
Oh, thank
Oh
God.
shit, Zelda!
Thank
Zelda!
God. Thank God.
Oh my god.
I hate these fears. I hate these spirits.
It's incredibly hard.
You, Jacob, you, as you're up towards the cockpit, as you're making your way up, you hear a single gunshot. And you hear Blinds go, fuck!
Oh, shit. Another one.
You also hear something underneath you clanging around.
It's fine. Clanging is fine.
Oh, all right. All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I got up to the front of the cockpit. Do I see what is causing Blinds to lose her shit?
So whenever you go through the doors, the cockpit's about 30 feet from the door to the seats. There's a lot of crew space in here, a lot of different stations. Blinds is near the front, and she's sort of turned around facing you, covered in blood and chunky bits. And you look and you see the pilot has shot himself in the head.
Oh, fuck.
No
And
mastery for you.
Blinds.
And
Blinds, we
the,
need...
and the plane immediately begins to dip.
Oh no.
Everyone feels it in the pit of their gut.
Oh no.
Blinds, we need to crash this. We need to turn this plane around and land it now.
Crash it.
Like we need to crash this. Hey, we're on track.
Well, good start.
Those atomic spirits are hitting way too hard, and they're all fucking active now.
Sure, okay. And she turns and pulls the corpse out of the seat, and it's still dripping with brain matter, and begins to try and grab the controls.
Okay. There is something clanging underneath me. I don't really want to know what it is, but I know it's going to be a problem. Does it sound like burning? Is there the sensation of heat?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I figured. All right. I think we got one underneath us.
I mean, it's literally hot coal sitting at the bottom of a grill, and the metal of the grill is thin. Like, you don't have long. It's gonna give out. The floor is gonna give out.
All right. Zelda, it's your turn.
So you know how you see fires in the kitchen, and people try to do that whole SWAT thing with the with the towel? That's what Zelda's gonna do with her claws at this fucking.
I should clarify. It's not like a couple of fires. Literally everything around this thing burst into flames all at once. It is a full on just.
I know it's hot. I don't know if you're trying to say if I should just fuck.
I'm saying that you're probably not going to do anything that meaningfully matters, especially adjacent to the atomic spirit.
Yeah, I guess Zelda's going to retreat back up towards the front, I guess, and check on things there.
We got one beneath us, Zelda.
I mean, it's just going to make its way through regardless. I mean, I could try to hold it back if it gets up here, but
We need to hold it back. We need to make sure this cockpit is clear at all times.
At all times. Love you,
At all
Jacob.
times. At all times.
He makes a note in the manual.
Can Zelda see it?
No, it
Lion,
hasn't
this is-
gotten through the floor yet.
Lion, this is your captain speaking. We are experiencing some brief turbulence.
Can Zelda stick her head in and see if she can spirit snare it?
Ooh, neat. Ooh, neat.
Despite May's enthusiasm, I'm going to say maybe. Let me see what that does.
On 164, because I've seen what it does too.
I don't know. It doesn't keep him in place like I thought, but it just makes him lose willpower by 2. So
Well, a drop in willpower means that it loses 2 points of soak.
Problem being, you can't see it. It's targeted. The one beneath you. It is somewhere beneath you. And it's also materialized, so it's not in the umbra.
all right. I mean, Zelda's just gonna, I guess, basically kind of just wait. Then I don't. There's nothing really else she can do other than go down there. But that's if all of them are active down there. That's just
Okay. So Zelda holds your ground. Lion, what do you do?
Lion's going to turn and attack an atomic spirit.
Mhm.
Both of them. I'm just going to go ahead and he's going to upgrade his roar to shout.
You can meow at me again. It's fine.
Meow. Meow. They both need to soak 5. Oops.
First thing gets it. The one closest.
That's a real good roll. Holy shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yep.
Nice soak. All of it.
Rawr.
Lion is just baffled at these stupid weaver spirits, I guess.
Yeah, what are these?
They're
They're not
wild
even-
and
They are.
Worm.
They are. They're
Cosmic tumbleweeds. It's kind of what he perceives them to be.
That is exactly what they are. And now it's their turn. Let's see. They have consequently decided that while this kitty is not particularly threatening, they are not damaging it in any meaningful way. And therefore have decided to just drift around the plane itself and set things on fire.
it's the apocalypse, you know. So this is it. We're here.
And just in front of Zelda and Jacob, the floor begins to glow bright orange. The smell of burning things is strong, and another one pops up through the floor, dripping with slag. Hey guys.
It's here, Jacob. It's arrived.
Oh my god.
It is going to blast both of you and blinds now. Won't hold your breath. Dude, soak me 4.
Okay.
Oh, come on. All right.
Ooh, blind is good. However, whenever it blasts the cockpit, all the equipment just sizzles and fries.
Oh.
and the engines all shut off and begin to wind down.
Well, we're crashing plane whether we like it or not now. The question is, where are we fucking crashing it at?
Blinds yells, "I don't fucking know!"
Just turn it around!
She is pulling on the stick.
Got it back to the...
Lion snarls in both of your heads. This plane cannot land with these alive. On your lives, on your honor as Garu, do not let this plane land with those alive, even if it crashes.
Shit. Alright, we're killing every single one of these fucking things.
Well, there is a target right in front of you.
Yep, let's fucking.
It's your turn,
do
Jacob.
this. Have I got one rage or two? Fuck. I spent 2. Oh no, but
So
I
you
definitely
have
gained
two.
one because I've taken damage.
We'll say you have 2.
Yeah. No, because I did take a point of damage. That would have given me a rage.
You have 2.
I have 2. I spend a rage. 4. I gotta do 6 ag to it.
Takes 2. You slice into it. It wobbles. Zelda?
She's gonna bite it.
You ever wondered what uranium tastes like?
About to find out.
You got this! Alive or dead?
That hits. Oof. Oof.
Oh dear.
Are you spending rage?
Sure.
Okay. So, rage round.
Okay. Oh, I hit it good this time. Come on. 8 ag.
What's 8 ag? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is dead. It shatters and dissipates.
All right. Man. I guess Zelda will move deeper into the cockpit, or deeper into the cabin that's on fire, I guess.
Okay.
Yep, we're heading back towards
There is a wounded spirit drifting around up here.
Am I able to attack it, or have to wait till next turn?
This is rage rounds, so you'd move in, but you're able to attack it next turn immediately, if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
Okay. So then it is Lion's turn.
Bite it.
Lion's gonna attack. He's going to... If there are multiple ones that are not near his people, he will use Blast as an AoE, otherwise he will just hit.
Zelda is currently within range of one of them, so...
And 5 for the soak. Phew, boy.
Okay. So Lion continues its roaring campaign. Does not seem super effective. Okay. So the atomic spirit that is close to Zelda is going to attempt to blast her.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
That's what before. Got it.
Got it.
So you feel the heat wash over you. Your fur burns away and regenerates as quickly as it goes. The other one is going to try to attack line, just straight up hit it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Certainly 2, lion. All right, fair enough. All right, Jacob.
All right,
It's an atomic spirit.
I'm gonna hit it. Underwhelmingly.
Well, hit's a hit.
That's true. And I do another 6 ag.
Okay.
Ooh, it sucks all of it.
Yep. So you attack the atomic spirit and do not penetrate its shell. All right. Let me see. Zelda.
If you don't mind, like as Zelda's in transit,
Mhm.
I would like her to shift into Hispo. I mean, she has
Metamorph, yep.
So, and she's gonna try to bite.
That is a hit.
So 3.
It soaks it. Okay. So, lion. She is AFK. So, it's going to do the thing it's been doing. Which unfortunately is not rolling 19 dice. Two, 3, 4. It actually damages one for 2. Okay. So, at this point, as things are moving around and doing things, all of the sudden, cabin pressure just disappears. The holes in the floor seem to begin to suck everything through it. Appears that there has been a breach the outside of the plane at the bottom of the cabin. Meanwhile, the spirit is going to attack Jacob.
Okay.
Is this imposing any kind of penalties on us?
No, for nothing that matters yet.
Okay.
One, 2, 3, 4. 25 ag, Jacob.
Okay. Suck it.
Okay. And the other one is going to blast all of you. Including the spirit. So before all of you.
These fucking soak rolls. Whew. Whew.
So now, as we get to Jacob's turn, you feel the air just sort of pulling past you down into these holes in the floor.
That's not very good.
I love you, Jacob.
But it's a moot point now. We're in the fucking sky. So, if I may, I shall claim the pack trait, or the Lion's pack traits of 2 Rage and 2 Gnosis. Because I don't think I can just claim, I have to claim them both.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm going to spend that 2 Rage immediately on destroying all of these things.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Attack the one that hit me.
Mm-hmm.
My
Yikes.
reward. Still 2 successes. 7 ag.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 5. It still dissipates into nothing.
Hmm.
There's one left on this floor, on this level.
All right.
Zelda.
Zelda's gonna spend her turn moving towards the other one.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's all the way on the other side of the plane, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can get there in a turn. All right. And then Lion.
What did y'all's health at? Since I was AFK, I apologize.
Zelda's that injured.
Oh. How are you, Jacob?
I think I'm at 3 as well.
Man, Andrew, what were you doing while I was gone?
Oh, you know.
AoEing all of us at the same time?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I'm
3
being
acts
fair.
not bad.
I'm being fair. I'm hitting the other one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It did allow me to kill that one. Hmm.
Well, Lion's going to turn and roar at Zelda. Make her feel better.
Hmm.
8.
Notice me more than Jacob. No!
Oh.
Lion's rolls are hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
What's happening to poor Lion?
Lion got
Except
turned
poke
on by
rolls.
Zelda. Yeah, over on point.
At least he healed a health level, so she is at what now?
Hurt.
That's not bad.
Could be worse.
We could all be dead.
I mean, she's already neck deep next to the other one, so.
Hmm.
Speaking of which,
God.
it sees.
Stop blasting me.
Oh, it's not blasting you. It's actually just going to hit you with
Oh,
one of
thank
its
God.
rings.
Okay.
It's still ag. I
I know, but god damn it. There's just something extra special about blast. It just says fuck you. I'm okay with the little. I don't know if I'm okay with that.
1, 2, 3 successes to hit. So that's going to be this many. Come on, Discord. Show me Zelda's fate. It's only 3. You got that.
I do.
It thumps you with one of the somehow materialized massive electron floating around it, and it bounces off of you. All right. Meanwhile, the entire plane shudders violently. And when it does, some of the windows on the top section with you begin to pop out as the tube begins to warp.
God,
Oh yeah.
Scary.
Oh yeah. You just hear the unnerving just as like each one blows out.
Oh God.
And it's getting closer and closer. And the whole thing just groans as all of its supports begin to melt.
Keep fighting.
Easy for Jacob to say. Your turn, Jacob. What do you do?
Yeah. Well, I got 2 rage actions, so I'm gonna do those.
Oh, we skipped those. My bad.
That's fine. It's just gonna be me annihilating that spirit. So.
I mean, are you though?
Every
Let's
time you
see.
say that, you get like low successes. Stop saying that.
Well, I mean, I do 8 ags, so
Jesus
I have
Christ.
12 dice. So say what you will. My low dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only takes 3. Still up.
Okay, and then my second.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Cowboy. You have to move with one of your rage actions to get to it. Zelda move
Fair enough.
away
Yeah,
from
that's
you, and
fair
then
enough. Okay. Does that mean I'm in range to hit it on my turn then?
yes,
So I can roll now?
you just gotta do it in the right order, big dog.
Nice. Okay. Oh,
Ha 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 ha.
I got a 10. I got a 10.
10s get canceled, my man.
6, 10, 7. 10s count for 2.
Only if it succeeds.
Only if there's a success. If you, let's say you kept a 10 and a 6, and you only had 1 1, you could cancel the 6. 10 counts as 2. But if there's 2, like a 6 and a 10, 2 1s, they're both canceled. You get
What
no
are these
success.
rolls?
You have rolled a lot of 1s.
I've rolled a lot of 1s this scene. All right, I missed, but I'm spending a rage, so.
Okay. So that's your last one, though, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Zelda, what do you do?
Gonna bite it.
Bite it. That's a hit. Let's see. Takes
wow.
1.
Man. I guess that's my lot in life. Just gotta be glad. Just plinking these things down. Ugh.
It is still up, though.
Ugh.
Leon. Actually, rage action, Jacob.
There we go. That's 10 successes. So finally,
Get it! Get it!
I hit it for 12 ag.
Holy shit!
So at least
Okay.
taking
So
two.
I'm
So at least
missed,
taking 2.
and then I completely missed, but then used the lost momentum from that swing to just heave a massive overarching strike on it. All according to plan.
Just one moment.
It's too bad we probably can't bring back Robin's head if we live, because he's probably been all turned to ash by now.
Burned away to nothing. Need to ask him to look for something while I adjudicate this.
Oh, man.
Good to know. All right. So this. Ooh, that was uncomfortably close to actually making it.
So it still takes, what, 4?
Yep. It dissolves.
God damn it.
However, there is still an unholy glow coming from below.
Yeah.
Are you beginning to feel besieged?
Siege mentality. All right, let's fucking go.
Lion is snarling, "We will die gloriously!"
In a flying metal tube that is currently melting and on fire.
You right, big dog. We doing it. Big cat. Not big dog, big cat.
All right. Lion, it's your turn.
There's only the one down below, right?
There are some down below.
Sorry, what I meant was there's nobody else up here.
Correct.
Okay. If you're wondering whether I'm stress eating, the answer is yes. Lion's gonna turn and see if it can heal Jacob a little bit.
All right.
Before we drop down. Two successes, Jacob.
All right. I'm just merely bruised.
Merely bruised.
Jacob's bruised. Zelda's hurt. You guys have so much more health. You can go kill so many things.
Yes.
I'm gonna need another chip.
So,
We're going in.
ooh, it's their turn.
Oh. No.
So,
They're coming in.
no, they're not. What instead happens is the ground beneath you, which has slowly been eroding in quality, begins to turn orange, and all of it in the section that you're standing in caves in on itself under the weight of all of you in the shifting plane, and you all fall to the bottom story.
Oh man, that is not cool.
You're gonna be fine.
This is the definition of like putting us in a crab pot.
Crab bucket.
Whatever.
Took me 1 bashing damage. All of you, including Lion. I want to see it. I hope it takes us 1 freaking bashing. No. Okay. Fine. You're no fun, Lion. Okay, so all of you are now sat in the wreckage of the top of the plane, which is now in the bottom of the plane, on fire with everything else. Down here, it is an inferno. Everything is on fire. And you can see the structural integrity of the plane beginning to tear apart. And down here, wind is whipping all around you. You can't hear yourself think. The only thing you can hear is each other in your pack chat from the roar of the air. And there are 2 atomic spirits floating around that you can see.
It's 2, Jacob. We got this.
This is fire, right?
Yes.
They're hitting.
What? Are they what?
I spend Gnosis to activate Master of Flame.
Okay. You are the master of fire.
And I'll
Yeah.
move in on one of them, but I can't attack. So
Okay.
using a gift.
Well, you have to stand up too.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, activate Master of Flame, which in theory should reduce all their damage to bashing.
No, not theirs. Theirs is radiation. I'm talking about the fire around you. You're not going to take any damage from.
Oh, that's handy.
Environmental fire. All right. Zelda. You have entered the boss chamber. It's on fire and falling apart. 5,000 feet in the air.
Zelda just gives a fucking howl of fucking battle. And it's like, fuck it, it's the apocalypse, right? Let's do this. There's two. She gives a defiant fucking howl and charges this thing.
Okay. All right.
Wait, can
you're not
I get hit?
You're not going to be able to attack. You have to stand up too.
Huh?
You're not going to be able to attack it unless you have rage.
I got one. I'm going to use it.
All right. So, rage action. Zelda.
I'm all out of rage. That's a decent hit. 4. Please be nice.
Well, it takes 3.
Woohoo! I did it. I did more than one act.
You did it!
I did it!
Yeah,
did it!
you're getting there. Now we just need to kill them before, we fall through the rest of the plane.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Yep.
All right. Lion.
Lion's gonna run in and attack. Because it has worked so well for him so far. Soak 4. Atomic Spirit. Grr, Jesus.
Fuck off, kitty cat. Alrighty. Their turn.
God, what is that roll?
Well, thankfully, it's not their blast roll.
Man, yeah.
So that's what the first one's going to do. The wounded one.
Stop
It's going to blast all of you.
Stop it.
Yikes.
Yikes.
2, 4, 6, 8. Soak me 8, each of you.
Come on.
I take 3.
Zelda might be on the ropes with this one.
Oh, Zelda.
So that's 4.
Zelda's incapacitated. Yep.
The other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes 2. All right. So, fuck off, line. In cap. That is a rage roll?
No, I think not
What's the
until
next
you
one?
get the next one down. I'll double check that real fast, but
Oh, fuck.
Well, the other one is going to do the same. Only 4 this time.
Oh, I take another one.
okay. No, you can You can make a rage roll, Zelda. Sorry. At in-cap.
Let's see. Is this the heal or?
Hang on 1 second. Permanent raged if 8. Heals 1 health level of every kind. You enter a berserk frenzy.
Guys, breath reduces to 6.
Yes.
Correct.
I do have that, so I'm gonna use that. I do have her practice say that she practices it every day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Is 1 stick away on this roll?
No. Said rage, right?
Yeah. Yep. Correct. Runs do not take away. Okay.
You heal 2.
You are in a berserk frenzy.
Zelda stands the fuck back up.
And you are up to mauled.
She's
Snarling.
like, not the fucking day.
Oh, Zelda!
However, you do still need to have to soak this 4. Got there.
Look at that! Zelda's like, what for? Mad!
Wait, is that a battle scar thing?
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take a rage for seeing my friend almost killed.
That seems fair.
Yep, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna spend that rage right now.
By the way,
Oh.
just go ahead. But as these blasts are happening, more of the plane's exterior begins to warp and tear away.
Yeah. All right. Spending a rage, hitting the wounded one. 9 aggravated.
Wheat sauce. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes 4. It's still up, but just barely.
Ah, fuck.
Fuck. Zelda, Berserk Frenzy. You're going to attack the one that is very close to you, which unfortunately is not the one that is nearly dead.
Do I still take wound penalties in
Nope, you're Berserk.
Alright. That's good. Oof.
Nice, nice.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, what a
Takes
bitch!
1. Still alive.
All right.
All right. Rage action, Jacob. Be a terrible time to miss.
Do I spend rage 2 in this, or since I don't have any, what happens?
I think.
I think you just. Yeah, don't you just like collapse?
One second. This is rage healing. There is like a whole.
Don't worry about it. You do your thing. Emma's here.
Okay.
She can do that.
All right.
You don't have any rage? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she spent
Yes.
all her rage.
Then you cannot spend more rage.
Well,
you're
I
still
just,
up.
okay.
No,
I
no,
guess
no,
you
no,
just
when you're
spend what you
berserk.
have when you have to spend what you have, I guess, when you're frenzing. I remember that being a thing.
I think that was a house rule. But if you don't, did you spend all your rage already?
Yeah.
Yeah, then don't worry about it. If you run out of rage, nothing happens. It's not until you run out of all your rage and all your willpower that you collapse.
All right.
All right, so the one that you're attacking, Jacob, disintegrates.
All right. Head straight towards the next one.
This was a rage action, so not
yeah,
going
sorry,
anywhere.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so then it is Lion.
Lion is gonna use that good touch on Zelda for whatever good it's worth, which has not been much. Oh, look at that, Lion! Lion loves you.
Gain 4, Zelda. We are going to blast yet again.
Oh, God.
Oh my god!
Soak me 8.
Shit.
Okay. I'm in the danger zone. Jacob's gonna end a berserk frenzy. He makes it. He barely fucking makes it.
Zelda's back at crippled.
Wait, what did Jacob?
Jacob got dropped to NCAP.
Mhm.
Jacob
So he had to
did?
roll rage. Yep.
Wasn't he
Yeah.
at 1?
No,
No, I took another free
from
When?
the blast.
from the blast.
He's been taking blast hits.
But
I've been
Lion
taking-
healed you. Lion healed you for 2.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, yeah. Even though I got healed for 2, I didn't soak enough.
Yeah.
When we took another 8,
Yeah, he's taking a ton of damage.
I've
Oh,
taken a lot of damage.
okay.
In this last, 3 blasts, he has taken significant damage.
Oh, I missed it. Okay. So after did you just rage heal?
Yeah, I had
Yes.
to rage heal.
Okay, and so what are you at? You're at crippled now?
Yep.
Okay. And Zelda, what are you at?
Crippled.
Okay.
And they are both in Berserk Frenzy.
God.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh, you guys. I'm out of chips.
Zelda,
All right.
or, I'm sorry, Jacob, you are claws and teeth in at the moment.
Okay, that changes the nature of my roll.
It does.
I still get 5 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. This
Big
is the
money.
time.
Big money.
9 ag.
Oh, that's a big one. This
Come on.
looks like curtains. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes 3. It is dead.
All right.
It disintegrates. However, both of you are in frenzy.
I do have more Gnosis than I have Rage, so I cannot attack my pack mates or my allies, which I think Lion... Well, I think Lion would count as a pack mate for this, because he's literally our totem. So...
We just turn and look at each other and just snarl.
Yeah, we have
Is
nothing
that
to
all of them? Are they both dead?
Yes.
Oh, shit! That's great! I think that means you can roll willpower then to come out of your frenzy.
Okay.
Yeah, just spend the willpower.
Oh, wow. Well, Jacob gets, depending on the difficulty, gets 7 successes. If it's a diff 8,
fine.
yeah.
Was it diff 6?
Yes, I believe so.
Is it total gnosis or current gnosis?
It's willpower.
Or
Willpower, yeah.
willpower.
So both of you managed to calm down in the absence of any enemies, but find yourself in a burning cargo hold that is currently falling apart as we speak.
All right.
And all of a sudden, the weight of your wounds hits you, Zelda, like a fucking truck.
They both are going to have battle scars.
My second battle.
And when that happens, both of you manage to stagger to a place that doesn't look like it is going to burn you to death and collapse unconscious.
All right.
Do what? No, no way. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We can't do that.
I still have 2 guys' breaths. So
I got one guy's breath in a dream. Let me do this.
So-
You come out of your frenzies, your wound frenzies, and collapse
Yeah,
unconscious.
That's what happens when you exit a berserk frenzy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So you black out with the world coming down around you.
Should we just go ahead and end the scene there?
Can you fucking do me like that?
Oh my god, this is literally worse than when I stole Zelda's memory. Oh my gosh, Andrew's winning. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Thank you,
What the
players, for
fuck
playing.
happened?
Thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.
How fucking dare you?